hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. Where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Astronauts will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will start this game off. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter, but over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Spins away with great balance. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's going to run it. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the 1st down himself. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Astronauts offense will take the field for the 1st time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The option look. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Now on the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. Makes a move. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! First down for this offense. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. That's caught. It's O'Neal. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Astronauts decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. On the move is the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got a man. It's O'Neal. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's made. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sullivan. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The Bulldogs will move the sticks.
Offensively, I'm going to take 4 to 6 every play. Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without... He snares it in the end zone! Touchdown! Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Keeps looking downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Gets it out fast. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback checking off. He wants to throw. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Brings up second down.
Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires left. Picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. A first down for the offense. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Dumps it to the back. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And the route is on. Line gets set, first down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. On the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A dynamic. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Goes to the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Astronauts line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Dialing up a second down pass play. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. That completion delivers a first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It's interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time, able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not.
Touchdown, Dogs! And the stop. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's made. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's York. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Astronauts will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets a block. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, keep the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. It's not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He caught it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.